Hey everyone, taking some time to give you a little bit of homework if you're interested, optional of course, and to remind you that we're going to skip class next week and I'll see you again on the 15th. So thanks for your patience on that. So homework is about the 6 healing sounds, and the 6 healing sounds is something that I've been kind of guiding you bits and pieces throughout the whole series, like the funny sounds you've been making, the grounding, the getting the attention into the inner body, into different places, the inner smile. All these things are going to come together now with the 6 healing sounds. It's an ancient practice that's been done since the 4th century, written down in the 4th century, and it's about tonifying and purifying the inner organs, the yin-based organs, and I find it to be really powerful. So it's the practice of taking the quality. See, each organ tends to have a quality. Like, for example, the lungs have a sense of tend towards sadness, because our emotions get stored in our body and they get stored in specific places. It's just not like wherever they land. There's an order to it, just like everything else in the universe. And so the place that we tend to store sadness is in the lungs. And so we use a sound to, like in the lungs, it's like a snake. The sound, S sound, to release the extra heat out of the lungs and replace the sadness with courage. And so sadness and grief out, courage in. The next organ that we work with is the kidneys, and the kidneys tend to be affected by fear and shock. I had a really shocking experience. Maybe I'll tell you about next time on Friday. It really kind of stunned me, and so I came home and I did the 6 healing sounds. So we take the fear out and we bring peace in. And each organ has a color, and the color for the kidneys is blue light. So we take fear out and we bring in this blue light of peace. And the next organ is the liver, which is really important. This time of year is liver season. So what we do is we take the liver tends to be anger, stress and anger in the liver, and we use the sound shh, like calming a baby, the sound shh of the liver. And we tend to bring in kindness and relaxation through the liver. The 4th is the heart, and the heart is the color for the liver is like a emerald green. So in a moment we'll visualize emerald green in the liver. So the next organ is the heart. It's a little bit on the left, so we'll tilt a little bit to the right. It'll all make sense in a moment. And the heart is affected by hate and hastiness. And so we take out hate and we bring in love, kindness. And the color of the heart is red. So and then the 5th organ that we'll do is the spleen, and the spleen is on our left side, and it is a little lower than our rib cage, a little lower than the liver. And the spleen tends to hold the emotion of worry. And so we take worry out and we bring in sincerity and trust. And so the sound for the liver, excuse me, the sound for the spleen is like, if you ever get home, you're like, that was a close call. And the secret is that you do these sounds, you do them like sublingual. It's more of like a breath sound. And it's from the place, like for example, with the spleen, we get our attention down in there, and it's like a guttural sound. So, now we'll make these sounds here in a moment, but I was gonna put that on another video so you can kind of separate these two videos. So, so if you want, click on the next video and we'll do a little practice on the 6 healing sounds.